they want to do. They want to kill some people.
What the fuck up, world? I'm finna get straight to it. Once again, y'all done been bamboozled. It's funny as shit. You know what I mean? Y'all been tricked by the trickster. The devil him damn self. You know what I mean? Now, the reason why I got a picture of Fred Hampton up there is because this is the original Fred Hampton. Your parents talked to you about him. They told you what they seen on the TV screen and who this man was. Death. Historic. Memorable. King Tut type shit, right? So let's fast forward. Motherfucker got a movie. And remind y'all, I could not stand the movie. When you know the truth, you can't stand lies. Horrible movie. Horrible movie. Bad acting? Yes. Oh, the shit was so bad I did not even make it through 15 minutes of it. So with that being said, that's why we got the real picture up here. Cause see, what y'all gotta understand is the key word that it kept ringing through my motherfucking ear was revolutionary. 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 What's his name? Daniel Kaluuya. Revolutionary. But you know, he'll sit up here and talk like this, you know, say because they represent his Britain people, you know, him and Iris Ariba, more famous for playing black men roles, but they talk like this, you know. Another piece of evidence to let y'all know that these people down with what they down with, and what they down with is a fucking operation to kill you. But y'all don't understand there's many ways to die. You know what I mean? And one way that they killing y'all, mind control. Of course, we talk about this as conspiracy theories. But this shit is factual. This shit is real. This shit is documented. All you have to do, well, let's just say allegedly, all you have to do is just check the perspective. Check the perspective of what you're reading. I mean, the biggest example for people who don't understand what I'm saying is you go back to that quote unquote Malcolm X movie. He said the truth is right there. You have to read. You know what I mean? So let's get back on topic. I say that to say this. The whole shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? Even, let me tell you, I'm listen, man, because I tried to tell people about this movie last year. You know what I mean? And how they was going to try to, I did. I really did. You know what I'm saying? Because I fucked around and seen the trailer of the shit. But, yeah. This shit is funny. Because I'm not even one of those people who, hey, this person look like this person. Listen, it's all fake. You have to understand it's all fake. It's all fake. You know what I mean? Everything is fake. Even that dude, that character. Huh? No, what the other? Oh. This dude. Yeah, don't he just play? It may starting. I'm starting to think he's the informant himself. You know what I'm saying? He done played Snoop Dogg. He done played all these suspicious characters. But yeah, he's actually the star of the movie. So which it's funny because they switched the narrative. I mean, these people was looked at as fucking goddamn just fucked up ass people. So bad that I think that they got put on the terrorist list by the first black president. I don't know. Y'all go check my facts. But I think they made the FBI terrorist list. I'm not sure. But it's all fake. It's all fake. You understand? This young college student talks like he's majors in political science. And you know what I'm saying? But it's just funny that these folks have these connections at this point in time No Facebook, no cell phones, no none of that shit. But you know what I mean? Strong connection. Cause y'all gotta understand, man. It's always been one accord, and that's deceiving you. You know what I mean? But they go so hard on black folks, majorly black men. You know what I mean? They go so hard on us because we are the problem solver. We are. We are the problem solver. When we put collective minds together, even when you're just by yourself, you think like 10 men. So, maybe 100 shit. But, nah, right now, I say that to say this, that the attack is on the black woman right now. Because they're getting her to drop her guard. They're getting her to drop her protection, her armor, which is us. Average black man, the narrative in the mainstream anyway, the media, is black women want more from black men, but nobody sees what we going through. Don't speak up, black men, because as soon as you do, you'll be complaining of some shit like that. But I say that to say this. Let's get back to this horrible ass movie. I say that to say this. These dudes is actors. All the way down to Fred Hampton. And they're part of the biggest movie ever played. It's called Life. Biggest movie ever. Biggest movie ever. They give you a narrative. All that shit make you choose a side. See, what people don't understand, back to what I was saying, revolutionary means a few things to you because of the perspective that they put in your face as far as your heroes and all that other stuff. But you gotta also understand that revolutionary converts back to the root word revolve, repeat, recycle. So while you have the NAACP fighting for over 70 years for the same shit, why are we currently right now fighting for the same shit? Revolving cycle, right? We're getting somewhere, right? All right, let me pause you right there. See, what y'all gotta understand is what happened around the time of media and its creation. You know what I mean? The people who were first privy to it, we're gonna say our privileged people. Doesn't matter what color there is. That's all that really mattered. So once you was in that club, you know what I mean, you was taught how not to be a part of this club, which is the poverty club. So, and how to keep your foot on the neck of the poverty club, and at the same time make it seem like you're still helping. We call it black excellence or some shit around these days. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm getting to the root of the problem. Because what you got to understand, see, man, 9 times out of 10, and I tell you, 9 times out of 10, allegedly, Fred Hampton comes from a group of parents who was already in the shits. Period. This is a long line of shits. Y'all don't understand how far this long line of shits go back. Let's just say, let's pinpoint it. It goes all the way back to 1492. Or when the history of 1492 was written. You gotta understand, because everything is lies. Everything is not what it seems. Don't even think it. So, with that being said, we back to this horrible movie and the word revolutionary. You know what I mean? So, they kill this person. Magic. Ritual. Get the energy. Get the energy. Hold on to it. And they spew it at the masses. It's kind of like that Disney movie where a motherfucker, the witch lady, she set up there and had the little magic pot, and then she mixed all the ingredients up and shit like that and looked in it and it painted a picture. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let's revisit this energy. You know what I mean? See, now in your mind, they want you to revolutionize. They want to charge your energy. But at the same time, they repeating a ritual by coming out with this movie. You know what I mean? And they made sure they shot it the way they wanted to because they got homegrown agents. Homegrown agents. Like, this shit is on lock. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, they in the business, it lock agent. Especially if they get to come up like this. Agents. Boy looked like he was raised on adrenochrome, right? Both of them. Look at that shine. Look like they had adrenochrome back in the day around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shine. You know what I'm saying? Look at the goddamn Boston. You know what I'm saying? But I say this to say this, not to destroy your not to destroy that thing that you took from these people. I wouldn't even call them idols. Regular people. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the light. Let's just say that. When you was really put in the darkness, but really that's the darkness and you the light. But anyway. But that little thing that you took from them to put inside of you and build with you, I'm not trying to destroy that. But what I'm ultimately telling you is, you know what I'm saying? The truth is empowering in itself. You know what I mean? Once you realize that a lot of the shit is not what it is, you know what I mean? First you scared. But at the same time, like I say, you gotta empower yourself. Because you can't keep following shit like this here. You can't put new wine in an old bottle. Can't put old wine in a new bottle. Just can't. You know what I mean? But these people, they have been doing it for years. This is why you see through the seams. You know what I mean? But I say this to say this because a lot of woke people, you know what I'm saying, break this movie down and they get actually caught up in it instead of staying back from it and actually looking at it. My perspective on it is horrible and it's so far from the truth because you gotta look at those people back then. The SDSs, the weathermen. See, a lot of y'all don't even know about that because that's not for your audience. That's for the white people audience. You know what I mean? But see, the way the media went back and they narrated that shit, 1969, how they meshed all that shit together, it ain't matter what the fuck he was talking about. You know what I mean? Because he's an actor, period. Y'all can go back and actually watch this video. I'll put it in the description. Matter of fact, let me make sure that I copy the link. You know what I mean? And revisit it. You know what I mean? And look and actually hear what they're saying. Don't get caught up in the aura. You know what I mean? Because the aura is created. Period. The aura is created. So, I mean, your Tupacs and your all that, your Biggies, all that shit, I'm telling you, is fabricated. If it ain't fabricated, it's manufactured. You know what I mean? It's brought in and customized. You know what I mean? To the narrative. Because there's nothing else more important in the narrative is to keep control of the masses. Keep your foot on the motherfucking people who can save them. Which is most likely motherfuckers like myself who talk common sense, talk truth, and other people who, you know what I mean, type shit, agree with me like yourself. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, you know what I mean, and you share this motherfucker. But nah, let's get back straight to it. I point this shit out because even though the movie came out, everybody got their mixed reviews and shit. This shit is horrible because it's nothing of the truth. All the way down to the interviews these dudes did with the Breakfast Club, how they feel, you know what I mean? How they had to snap out of character and all this other stuff because they made it more intense than what it was. Shout out to Ani Osiris for pointing out the year of the bull. They made it real intense, you know what I mean? They want to get you riled up. But see, lately, shit's been duds. Because I call it a common sense energy in the air where something just don't register. But trust me, it's still the masses of people who don't get that shit. But the most important, because what you got to understand about the masses, even though the masses are just people, It's people like myself that's within the masses, you know what I'm saying, that can kind of navigate their way through the storm type shit, like we're doing now. You know what I mean? That's breaking down the bullshit. Even he said it himself, pointing out those agent provocateurs. You know what I'm saying? Breaking them to the light. That's the best thing we can do. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, express our narrative. And our narrative is just to observe and watch the bullshit. You know what I mean? Because one thing I hate is being shitted on. And just to find out that a nigga been shitted on by the whole world about everything, about my memories, my essence, just like taken away from me as a child, from birth, from the time they, you know what I mean? Shit weird. They put you on the plastic, but like it goes deep. You know what I mean? So deep to where some people can't fathom it. You know what I mean? But you have to really take yourself out of it. But long story short, just to get back to these people, all actors, man. All actors. See, I was seeing some shit like Maya Angelou. Fucking actor. Actor. And these people you gotta understand, they come from rich backgrounds. I'm talking about rich backgrounds. Even Afeni Shakur. These people names are not their names. You could tell they came from the rich background because the rich black people was the ones who was promoting that African shit. Look at these motherfuckers with these so-called African names. You know what I mean? Even him. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. But I was just finding out her was a part of this, which was sponsored by J. Edgar Hoover. She had him. Wow. That's crazy, right? This shit ain't no coincidence. They call this, and look who they get to play this. This shit is crazy, bro. Y'all advise y'all to go look at this video. Informational. But it's funny, man, because it goes on and on. Oh, yeah, the weatherman, the SDS. It's just like when we had, like we had last year with the George Floyds and all that other shit. It's funny because we sat up there and said that shit. People like myself, I didn't even see at the time how fucking big it was. Now I really see how big it was. Because it's not about left, it's not about right. It's about just control, period, of the masses. Because just like we said, we had this for the first time, we pointed out like, oh, okay, boom, we got agent provocative people who, you know what I'm saying, the same, you know, as a, you know what I'm saying, conspiracy theory, you go through the little chain of events and shit, and you, okay, this person connected to this person. So I took myself and went back in that time and video and watched videos from that time and watched videos from now. Just an example, Mark Rude, The Underground, and these people actually got a movie. These people actually got a movie. Let's see what the fuck that movie was called. What the fuck was that movie called? Hold on, y'all. See, YouTube, they try to get me all off track. But, and it's one of them movies y'all done seen before. Got your boy Shia LaBeouf in that bitch. Just let me go in my history real quick. Because like I said, y'all got to understand, these people who you see, your favorite stars and all this stuff, they were bred. They were bred, and they have kept the same narrative since they have started. You got to understand, a lot of people up north, after they ran after the Trail of Tears and stuff and joined the industry, the steel industry and shit, after they joined the steel industry and shit and came back down here, they didn't come back down here themselves. They put in that work, put their kids through college and all that other shit. Them frats and them fraternities and them goddamn, you know what I'm saying, CIA, FBI, all this shit allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But if you ever noticed, a lot of these people manifest right from out of Illinois. You know what else was in Illinois? The Buffalo Soldiers was in Illinois. You know what else was in Illinois? The private motherfucking goddamn bases was in Illinois. The School of Education in Illinois, where they first talked about African American history, W.D. Du Bois. Like, this shit is not, you know what I'm saying? Even to the streets. You got the GDs and the BDs. I don't really too much know all that stuff, but just all that stuff. A game of duality right there in Illinois. You know what I mean? Manifest the whole picture out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say this. It's not just them. It's easy to point out. You got your BCUs. You can even point them out by states. You know what I'm saying? Right now, what's the most bumping state? Atlanta, Georgia, you know what I mean? All that shit. Like, this is where the bullshit is. It just, we get so much of the bullshit and everybody want to judge, we don't actually see that we looking at bullshit. None of this shit that we watch, it depicts our everyday life. And it's getting so bad that they really do have motherfucking clone ass people like this bitch, or agents, or people who just not real, period, doing dumb ass shit. Like a Gorilla Glue challenge to get your ass looking crazy. You know what I mean? Or just to see if you one of the zombies. You know what I mean? Because if you ain't one of the zombies, they trying stronger to come get your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like with shit like this. You know what I mean? Now they prompting up the revolutionary, or they revving up the engine, sending the revolutionary, the fairy, the cycle, that shit back around, the little fairy back around. You know what I'm saying? For the new energy. They was always attacking the kids. The attack has always been towards the kids. You can even the ones that seem good, they always been for the kids. You know what I mean? Makes you think about who was really shipped on them boats. Was it kids? Because it wasn't no 20, 30-year-old fucking slaves. But yeah, some people came across that water. Some people came across that water. But it wasn't me. I'm from here, indigenous to this land. But that's a whole nother subject. Let's stick back to this. My whole thing is, it's one of the worst movies since Queen and Slim, because like I said, it's an inside job. This shit is all eternal. Like I say, all this shit is connected. All these people are connected. Even if they don't know they connected. Just like Mr. Fred Hampton himself with his glasses on and shit. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't trying not to be seen, or even like I say, they know how this magic works. You know what I'm saying? It's the lining of energies. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit that make you like your celebrities and shit that you was growing up when you was in. That's why I say children are innocent, because they are influenced by these bad energies. Influenced by these bad energies, and it's not until you become of an adolescent to, you know what I'm saying, really start to figure these things out, and you really run into your feelings and your emotions of anger and distrust and discernment, you know what I mean? But yeah, but then you like I said, when they mix up the pot like that, because him being part of the Black Panthers and them CIA agents, you know what I'm saying, all the way down to Bobby Seale, the co-founder, makes him an agent too. You know what I mean? And it's not an agent of just a particular, you know what I'm saying, a left-right agenda. No, they got a specific agenda. You know what I'm saying? He was prepped for this. Who prepped him for this? You know, he wasn't born for this. Same thing with Malcolm X. That's a perfect example, because you go to the movie, the dude in prison prepped him. You know what I mean? Dude in there prepped him. Made me wonder what else allegedly he did to Malcolm. But, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But we just here to say this. These people were taught and bred by the same people who went to colleges and worked with these people, these network of people. Rather be from Illinois. This shit done got big. They done produced stars and athletes and all kind of shit. That done kept the narrative, and they done killed a lot of them that dang ain't kept the narrative. You know what I mean? And some of them just ritual sacrifices to keep that energy alive. And I say that to say this: these people, or this particular energy, false native energy that calls itself African American, has made it to the White House like a fucking what's that shit? Not even one of those goddamn just. Ooh, can't say that word. Can't say that word. But yeah, just a germ or something. Just elite that made it. But that's not real black folks. That's BCU black folk. Oh my bad. That's BCU frat and fraternity shit. Sorority. Frat and sorority black folk. Think I'm lying? Check yourself. See what you claiming and all that other stuff. Like all this shit is weird, whack, and it's not weird, whack to you once you sit down and think about this shit. You know what I mean? You got to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Like I said, just like when we had the George Floyd thing, we had the little agents. Well, these people, the underground dudes, Mark Rude and them, and Bill Ayers and Kathy, what's her name? They were part of the underground. Now they claim they shit. We bombed this and bombed that, but in the movie, you know what I'm saying? Who got control of the movie? The new Black Hollywood, whatever. But they made it seem like J. Edgar Hoover had it out for the Black Panthers. How in the hell you have it out for the Black Panthers and you got them on the payroll? Whole nother subject. Because you're acting. That's right, you're acting. Okay, all right, they're acting. So everyone is acting. You know what I mean? But they was sitting out there fighting police. The same shit like with the shit we just had with the rush in the Capitol. Same shit. And you go to the little news clips that they had back in the G, talk about how the Black Panthers was with them. But you know the Black Panthers wasn't with them because they had on them goddamn purple hats. Them purple hats from Illinois. There's a lot of purple from shit that happened in Illinois or shit tied to Illinois. What's up with that purple? I mean, I know. You know what I mean? But, yeah. They wasn't really Black Panthers. Those were your little agents or whatever. But I say that to say this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has been sent to acting school called college and given their roles. Or choosing their roles. You know what I mean? But ultimately, it plays out how it plays out. Because these white people, they live to talk about it. Went and did seminars, made money and shit off how they fought the revolution. The same shit that the black people still fighting today. And we take the little iconic hero stories. Like a like a fucking Fred Hampton. Who ain't no goddamn about it. Fred Hampton, we glorified it, we forget it, and then we repeat it again. Like, y'all motherfuckers is stuck in a revolving door. These motherfuckers done made money to feed their family off of. Because before you just got this little pussy ass Fred Hampton movie, let me show you what that movie is. Because they had some big stars in their movie. You had your little British actors and shit. And there's another thing. British actors just took over. And I said that shit 2 years ago. I said that shit. I'm like, I wasn't feeling that shit. People were losing jobs. Gabrielle Union, all of them were losing jobs. I didn't give a fuck. You got Will Smith playing these weird ass roles and shit. But yeah, like I said, they can't play a powerful, you know what I'm saying? Man, you get the British actors who's imitating. Cause he talk like this, you know. And the dude who's the agent, ain't that's crazy? He American. Like he actually from America. You know what I'm saying? Indigenous versus the fucking Moors. Indigenous Moors know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's the name of the movie. The Company You Keep. Y'all go check that movie out. You know what I'm saying? The shit is funny as fuck. Because you see so much shit. Shia LaBeouf and all this other shit. But they switched the narrative to their story long. You know what I'm saying? They were allowed to. Now it's about the Vietnamese War. Now it's about... Like, these were college students. The same college students that I told y'all, that energy that was innocent, now it's time to latch on to something. They grab that shit. And they take control of it instead of letting itself be itself. You know what I mean? So you have these people believing in this and believing in that, and they don't know what the fuck they believing in. Just all bullshit, isn't it? Really, Mr. Bartley? All really bullshit, isn't it? But yeah, man. Judas and the Black Messiah. This shit is funny. It's laughable, man. It's laughable. But I just say that to say this. Worst movie ever. And reason why I could label it worst movie ever, because I couldn't get through 15 minutes of it. I don't have to watch a whole movie of bullshit to know that it's bullshit. You know what I mean? But like I say, shit, all of it is fake. All of it. You know what I mean? Like, it hurts at first. But none of the shit that they produce to you is yours. I mean, it's yours, but in a different kind of perspective. What they done did is twisted it up, bottled it, put a little cap on the label that called your history, made you ingest it, made your kids ingest it. It's like generational wealth backwards. We're going to give you generational poverty. On iconic shit, you're going to get full off cotton candy, because that's basically what entertainment is. Y'all call music and like, those motherfuckers don't call that shit their culture and all this other shit. You know what I mean? We have nothing, no artifacts, no nothing to explain the people here in America. All they do is tell you got lost over there in Africa with your Alex Haley story, which are so those movies are very horrible. If you still watching Queen and Roots and all that, you need get the fuck out of here, man. Wake the fuck up. Get past that shit. I mean, because you got to be a fucking idiot to realize, let's just use this simple example. If everything came from fucking Africa, and Africa was the shit, and black people was the shit, why the fuck we over here? Even better. Why white people not even from over here? Documented proof. And they run this bitch. But you work like you live at this motherfucker. You operate like you live. You cook like you live at this motherfucker. You know the lands and the backdrop like you know this motherfucker. Is it in your blood? Is it in your plasma? I just say this to say this. Wake. Do you see it? You say it? I can't tell you to wake up, man. Go. Just snap out of that shit. You always been woke. No such thing as sleep. You're just blind. Take your blinders off, baby. Like my dog said off in that movie, I forgot what it, Strange Fish and Strange Things or some shit like that. That Roddy Piper movie. Mind blower. You know what I mean? But yeah, this John Horseman just had to get straight to it. You know what I mean? Do it how I do it. But yeah, worst movie ever. Yeah. Worst movie ever. And it's funny too, because I was looking at Fred Hampton Jr. You know what I mean? And it's funny how he wasn't even born, but they pushed so much of that. What they made his daddy that iconic figure. You know what I mean? Because what you gotta understand, first of all, when these people are idol worship or icon, that's not them, the real them. That's not them when they go sit up there and take a shit or when they wake up in the morning. You know what I mean? That's how you really can tell these British actors are fucking horrible. As long as you got the English language down pat and you can sound like me, you know what I mean? They gonna give you a job. As long as it ain't an American black person getting a job. Because they gonna be too picky about the roles and shit like that there. Because coming in the age of truth, you like, damn, hold on, I got choice and all this other stuff. Like, this how a lot of them actors don't even get no roles no more. This is why they on the fence type shit. They ain't think they had somebody to replace their ass. But they went and found some more low budget ass actors, put their ass up on that throne. You know what I'm saying? Took your Boswicks out of here and all that there shit. You know what I mean? Only thing y'all got now is Michael B. Jordan. That's it. That's it. Michael B. Jordan. Have he won an Oscar? Denzel getting old. He ain't won shit in a minute. But these just questions that I want to ask to my so-called black people about their black community and the shit that they're trying to hold on to. it's just evaporating in their hand. Oh shit. Yeah, man. My brain is somewhere. It be like that because I get straight to it. Like y'all shall not fool me, boy. Y'all shall not no trickery. You know what I mean? Talking about, you know what I mean? Talk that shit. Talk crazy. But no, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. And I figured I'd just get straight to it today about one of the worst movies I ever seen. I put it right up there with Queen and Slim. If you're not familiar with me, like I said, man, I'm John Horse. You know what I'm saying? I'm representing the Straight to It podcast. You never know who you can see making a video up on this motherfucker, but please believe it. We do got a cash out. You know what I mean? It's me. We got a group of people. You know what I'm saying? We come together and we do this shit right here. You know what I mean? Gives our thoughts and shit on our platform. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around with YouTube, get a lot of strikes and shit on our original channels. But back to that, John Horse. Make sure you put channel. You know what I mean? You can go see my content because I've been wilding like this. But we just trying to do something new, just work on something new, build up something new. You know what I mean? Because you can't stop the truth, pretty much. So, I mean, with that being said, revolutionary. That revolving those shit. That same energy coming back to enslave you with cotton candy. The essence of nothing. Everything that you think you stand on is worth nothing. Nothing. And that thing is laughable that if motherfucker be like F Tupac or F Martin Luther King, all that shit, motherfucker be ready to fight and be so emotional. They got you. They got you. And you know when they got you, guess what they doing? They getting money. They getting money. Like them boys over there at Popeyes. Think they ever eat some of that goddamn chicken? I'm you don't worry about that. But yeah. You know what I mean? With that being said, that's pretty much it I got on my review about this Black Massiah, Fred Hampton movie and the actors in it, Lakeith Stanfield and what's his name? He played in a lot of horrible movies once that I think about it. Like Get Out was not good. Like I can't name one good movie he was in. That's probably why I can't remember his name. Darkwa, what the fuck? And this is no better. So if you think a nigga gonna remember this nigga name after that, nigga is not gonna remember their name. Darkwa, I don't fucking know his name. Let's find his motherfucking name. I guess we gotta find it. Cause like I said, he wasn't really the star of the movie, but he captured the picture. This motherfucker, he captured the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like a fucking monkey imitating a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he captured that shit. A black nigga being black. If you go back to the Revolutionary Day, like he's like a perfect fucking mockingbird. You know what I mean? Like them little parrots that you teach. Why would I want to find some shit I can't never find the motherfucking name? Hate that shit, man. What the fuck is that nigga name? Yeah, but it ain't got the name up there. What the fuck is this nigga name? Recites Fred Hampton's speech. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know that motherfucker name, but I'll put it in the description. But we basically talking about this motherfucker right here. You know what I mean? The British actor, the nigga who played in all these horrible ass fucking movies. Oh, look at that. Daniel Kaluuya. Sorry, y'all. I'm from Florida. But yeah, man, Daniel Kaluuya. All his movies horrible, including this one. With that being said, how are Grand Rising to all? I just got an opinion, bro. I'm not trying to save the world. Peace.